How are you doing? David Scoggins here, Face of the Day family. It's that time of year, holiday, 4th of July. We're going to hop on this grill and let me show you how Faces of Dave does it when he hits that grill. So first we're going to start off with the chicken. So we're just going to clean it off a little bit. Then after that, I like to add something to hold or to have the seasoning stick. So I use usually barbecue sauce like this, or mustard or olive oil to help the sauce to the seasoning to stick. So I just coat it with the seasoning like this. Kind of mix it in there, stir it up. Okay. Then after that, I like to add my seasonings to it. This time I have a little bit of parsley flakes. Add some of that on there. And I put some more barbecue sauce on top of it like that. This time I'm using some Sweet Baby Ray's. See, I'm putting it in a pot right now because I want everything I'm putting on it to stay in that one location. Oh, what the heck? Okay, there we go. Now I crush a little bit of brown sugar too. Mix that in there. It's almost making like a dry rub. See, when I put it in a pot, I drain all the fluid out of it, so I let anything that's in the bottom of it will come from the sauce, barbecue sauce. So there, I'm adding some kicking chicken seasoning on top of it. So like a dry rub type thing on top of there. Yeah, so mix that in there. Now I'm using some barbecue rub. Mix that in there. Trinity's little hands in there helping me kind of mix that in there like that. Once again, this is in a pot to hold it to itself. I want the chicken to be in one location in its own container, and the sauce is holding that on there. So this is just going to be a light. What in the world is that? Anyway, so we're just kind of mixing that in that pot. Now we're going to the pork ribs we have. So we're going to clean those off like that. Flip them over. If you have a membrane on it, you want to peel that off. If you have a membrane, some people do, some people don't. Now I'm putting another coating of barbecue seasoning on top of it, just like I did with the chicken, just to give it a light flavor and a base for my seasoning to stick to. This is just a quick thing. I usually let it marinate overnight, but this time I'm doing it this way. I'm adding my brown sugar on there. It's kind of like my dry rub. Add a little bit of pepper. Mix that in there. Pepper. Add a little bit of garlic seasoning on there. It's kind of like a dry rub. A little bit of Bohemian salt. I'm not trying to add a whole lot of seasoning. This is more like a light barbecue. I'll let the wood do most of the smoking when I cook this. Put another layer of brown sugar on there. Okay, now this time we're doing the beef ribs. Same process. Do a base with the barbecue sauce. I would have did mustard, but I just want to do it this way. So I've got a little bit of a beef brisket and mix it in here with these ribs. Add that garlic seasoning on top of it. And my pepper. Yep, mix it on in there, David. Mix it on in there. This is going to be so yummy. There's that salt. Oh yeah. Spritz it on there. That's it. All that deliciousness. And another layer of brown sugar. All this is going to just melt and fuse on there when we put it on the grill and smoke it. That's it. Mix it in there. Mix it in there. All that goodness just waiting to be just eaten. It's going to be so good. So now we place each one in its own separate pot. The chicken, the beef ribs, and those pork ribs. Then I spritz just a little bit of lemon juice on top of it. And we're gonna let that sit there and marinate.
Next will be the grill prep. What I usually do is put foil and line it on the bottom of the grill where the fire is gonna be, because the foil illuminates the heat going upwards. And when you're done cooking it, what happens is, did you see this? I was able to just wrap it all up and throw it away. So it makes cleaning out the grill super fast, because this is what was wrapped in there last time. You just fold it up, make it into a ball, and throw it away. So typically that is just rolled up and just thrown away. So that makes for easy, fast cleaning.
What did you say?
What is that on your face?
It's just sanitizer. It's just
Hand sanitizer?
oh no, it's the thing for outside, so you won't get it.
Anybody help you put that on? You did it yourself.
I did it myself.
You look like you're an Indian getting ready to go for war. Are you supposed to spread that? That looks crazy.
Oh, is that better?
No, you need to spread. What is going on? You need to spread that. Yeah, spread that.
Like that?
Yeah, spread it all over your place. Yeah, spread it out, please. Yeah, that's crazy. What?
Is that
No,
better?
you need to keep spreading. Yeah. Come on, there you
Or
go.
I just wipe it off my face then?
Yeah. Stack your charcoal in a pyramid. Let that sit on it. Yeah. Let these kingfishers skip down till they get kind of white. Then I will put the magical ingredient that's going to bring out the flavor. The fire is the secret of the barbecue. The fire and the seasoning. Now for the flavor maker. Put some lighter fluid on that a little bit. Make sure that fire is good and hot. Now that the coals are turning white, take that log, stick it on in there. There it is. You can smell all that smoky goodness. Get that flame on that wood. So the goal is for us to minimize now using the lighter fluid. Hopefully the log does the trick. And you can smell all that hickory goodness. And that is what's going to season the meat. And my little bit of seasoning, of course. Look at all that smoky goodness now. So we're going to start off with the smoke. We're just going to put the meat on the grill with that log smoking like that. That's what's going to give it the flavor. Put that cup of water right there. Put some water in it to hold the moisture so the meat doesn't dry out. So let's go put that meat, put it on this grill. It's got a little low heat. We're just going to start smoking that meat. And then later we're going to add another fire to that log, but we just want it to smoke for right now.
All right, there's all that meat that's been marinating for about 45 minutes to an hour. So now we go ahead and put that on the grill and start to smoke that meat.
At about 200, just with a smoking log and some, oh, wait a minute, it's catching on fire. Just gotta manage that fire. Okay, now I like to put some more seasoning on the meat as it's sitting there and smoking. So let's go ahead and do that. Brown sugar. Oh, you got that foil down there too to catch any foolishness that falls in there. That brown sugar melt, give it some flavor. dry log in there once that goes out. Don't use any type of lighter fluid, just let the dry log smoke, let it cook. It's about right. The pork ribs in the back, beef ribs up front. So I moved the pork ribs up there. Move the beef in the back. You always cook them bone side down. Let them cook as thoroughly as possible. The meat side here. All right, almost done. All right, looks like it is done. We are going to take this off of the grill now. Take this off the grill and with the cut test. All right, guys, here we go. I'm gonna cut this meat here. Cut that right up in there. Look at all that smoked goodness.
It looks so yummy.
Look at that.
Ooh, that looks yummy, doesn't that, guys?
That smoked goodness.
And make sure to subscribe.
Look at that.
Ooh, I want it now. It smells so yummy.
That smoke ring in there just looks amazing.
It sounds yummy. Look at how that whiteness looks.
Look at that. Now we'll let Trinity try a piece. Try it.
That's actually really yummy.
That's it, guys. Faces of Dave, barbecue style. When you cook it, you don't have to put a lot of sauce on it. You just want to have a light barbecue taste. Faces of Dave family. David Scoggins is out of here. Grill with these.